Over the past year and a half, I've gone up to 100 individuals and I've asked them, if you can give your past self one piece of advice, what would it be? And when you ask 100 people one question, a lot of the same answers start to overlap. I've really boiled it down to 6 pieces of advice that other people wish they heard earlier. An Uber driver said one simple thing. He said, pursue what you want even if your friends don't think it's cool. Do what you want. It doesn't matter if other people think it's cool or not. As long as you enjoy doing it, that is what matters. If your friends make fun of you for playing the oboe, welcome. Do what makes you happy so you don't regret it later. I am sweating. It is like a sauna in that car. Don't leave your children in cars. They're gonna die. I asked a stranger on the street to smoke a cigarette. I feel like that's a great way to start a conversation with somebody. Either the conversation is going to be whatever you want, or the conversation is going to be, don't you know cigarettes can kill you, idiot? His advice was use a condom. Children can ruin your dreams and aspirations, and sometimes you're not even prepared enough to take care of the damn kid. My mom had me when she was 21, and as soon as I hit 21, I realized, holy crap, how does she do that? I could barely keep myself alive. And one more time for the people in the back, in case they didn't hear it, wear a condom. A waitress once told me, thank you, stay focused working and party a little bit less, which I wish I gave myself that advice a little bit when I moved to Los Angeles. I got really focused on the partying. I feel like I could be at a better place than I am now if I focused on work just a little bit more and partying a little bit less. My therapist, who is a very smart woman, which is probably why she had a degree and I didn't, she actually told me 2 things that a lot of people also said, and that is learn from your mistakes. History is there for a reason. It's to teach us a lesson. If your shoes are untied and you trip and fall, well, I really hope you tie them next time. And additionally, not only learn from your mistakes, but learn from the mistakes of others. Very important. If you see somebody trip with their shoes untied, might want to double check to see if yours are tied. Listen to people who are more successful than you. They are there for a reason. They are right, most likely, and you are wrong, most likely. I'm gonna add a little bit of my own thing onto this, or something I've learned. Don't be afraid to challenge somebody who's at a place that you would like to be, because maybe you know a way to get there quicker that they don't know. Now, this piece of advice comes from the place where you don't expect to get some wisdom. The bathroom, that's right. It was weird. You ever have one of those, like, toilet conversations? It's always so strange. It usually goes like, hey, I'm out of toilet paper. Don't worry, I got you. Oh, thanks, man. So what's your life like? I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'll have like really deep conversations with toilet strangers. That's what I call them, toilet strangers. Anyways, I think his name was Mark. He said, pursue what you love and stick with it. Couldn't agree more. Don't give up on something just because it doesn't work out. Keep pushing forward, because the most successful people fail, learn from their failures, and keep pushing forward. Okay, excuse me while And out of 100 people, these were the things that rang the most true. Had the most truth ringing. That sung the truth the longest. So out of 100 people, this is what most people had to say. Will this help you? I have no idea, but I hope it does. And you might be thinking, Elijah, what would you say to your younger self? Well, everything happens for a reason. Nah, I wouldn't say that. That's stupid. That's so cliche. I mean, everything's pretty cliche, but I think I would tell myself, don't waste your whole life figuring out who you are. You're good enough as is. You'll look back at your life and you'll hate some of it, and you'll be really repulsed by all the cringy shit you used to do. But as long as you course correct yourself, slowly over time, you'll start to notice you have turned into a really dope individual. I guess 2 things, and don't stop doing what makes you happy, and keep pushing forward, because they're gonna be good days and they're gonna be bad days, but at the end of it, it's usually, so far, it's been worth it getting to the other side of a bad day. So yeah, that's what I would tell myself. I'm about to cry over here. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to flip the question to you. If you could tell your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?